Welcome back to Vors Physical Media. I'm Vanessa and he's Charles. I want to let you know this is our best and worst of 2024 part 2, but we were having technical difficulties yesterday, so we weren't able to put it up. So today it's going up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we are actually going to start off with the best Criterion of the year.
Chicken.
No.
I'd laugh if Criterion put out chicken.
I know you would.
I'd be like, look at this shit.
He's like, we're getting it.
If fucking Criterion's putting it out, it's gotta be good.
We're not getting it.
But this is technically a 4K upgrade of a big, massive collection that Criterion put out years back.
Yes.
But they're getting ready to release them on 4K, all of them from that collection, as far as I know, from where it's going. But
which is great.
Yes. Godzilla is the Criterion release of the year for us. There was others, but this was a big deal. So we picked Godzilla.
Yes. Okay, next is Warner Archive.
They put out some bangers.
They did. They put a lot out this year.
And they ended with a hell of a banger, the first 4K ever, John Wayne, The Searchers. Such a great movie. He's a freaking legend when it comes to Westerns.
Definitely go check out our review for that one.
Yes. Do not sleep on that movie. It is such a great movie.
It is. It's a very great movie.
It shows how good an actor he really is. Because I watched him when I was younger. You didn't really know, to catch on to that shit because we were young, dumb,
Yeah.
So, Warner Archive, I went the animated route. Because they put out a lot of animated bangers, and they're starting this year out strong with more animated. We got Daffy Duck Quackbusters coming. We got Tom and Jerry coming. And also, this is our Warner Archive release of 2024, and it's Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10. This includes everyone that you could get on a single release. Has anywhere from Yogi Bear to Huckleberry Hound to Scooby-Doo.
Yes, which is
great
awesome.
Set. Well worth your money.
Next is the best Kino Lorber of the year.
I chose a Ray Liotta film. I rather enjoyed this film. Seeing Ray Liotta as the bad guy is my favorite thing to see him in, is him being a bad guy.
Yeah.
Him as a good guy just don't mix with me. When he's bad, he is on par. He really is.
He is.
He takes it and runs with it. He definitely did the run with in this, making himself look like he was innocent, and he really wasn't. Turbulence is our Kino Lorber 4K of the year.
Next, we have the Sony title of the year.
No, it's not a drama. This is the animated movie, starring Chris Pratt and Samuel L. Jackson, starring in the Garfield movie. Such a great movie. Very funny. Did not know it was a heist movie. That threw me off.
Yeah.
But very good movie, though, coming from Sony. I just wish they would have put it in 4K, but they didn't, so it is what it is.
If you haven't seen it, it's a very good family movie.
Yes, it is. Sit down with your kids and...
Yes. Next, we actually have the ugliest steelbook of the year. So we actually did not purchase this one. One, we didn't want to pay for the price, and two, it was just ugly, and three,
it's Disney.
It's Disney. We didn't really want it, even though we do collect. It's the Marvels. We do collect Marvel steelbooks. It's just we couldn't put our money out there for the price of this one, and plus the steelbook was just super ugly looking. So that's why you have a picture of it up.
Yeah.
Next, we have the best looking steelbook of the year.
I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but that is not what this is based on. This steelbook is very colorful, and it flows the whole way around it,
which is great.
Which is coming from Lionsgate. Lionsgate always knocks it out of the park when it comes to their steelbooks.
Yes.
So the steelbook we chose is Borderlands.
Yes. And like you said, the reason why we chose it is because it flowed all the way through, from the front of the steelbook to the back of the steelbook, all the colors and everything. It really popped out.
I like chicken. Well, you would be popping something out.
You would be popping something out with that one.
Be slapping those cheeks.
Yeah, no. Okay, next we have the Best Shout Factory title of the year.
And this is starring the late, great Paul Rubens,
Mm.
who everybody knows is Pee-wee.
Yes.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Big Top Pee-wee. We need them both.
Yes.
But I chose this because I am a big Pee-wee fan. I grew up watching Pee-wee.
Mm-hmm.
And every Saturday morning I got up and we watched Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yes.
I actually have my mom watching this with me. She liked Pee-wee also. So it was nice for Shout to release this. We got it sent over, which was very nice because this was expensive. It was
Very
like $70.
Mm-hmm.
So the complete series of Pee-wee's Playhouse, highly recommend. It even has the Christmas episode on it.
Which is awesome.
So, highly recommend picking this up. It's definitely worth your money, especially if you're a Paul Rubens fan.
Yes. So we had to select a Disney title for the year just because we did everything else. So the Disney title of the year is...
No one much to choose from.
No.
It looks like the way this year's going ain't going to be much to choose from either.
No.
I can tell you one that will be the worst of the year. Which one do you think it is?
Snow White.
That will be the worst movie release of the year for me.
Already
I guarantee
talking
it will not be something touching that one. But we picked Inside Out 2. Heard this was good. We have not watched it yet, so I'll definitely be the judge of that one.
Mm-hmm.
She's a little bit easier on Disney than what I am.
Yeah.
But
we didn't get the Steelbook because
Too
we thought the price of it was still too much. Like, even now, it's been out for a very long time, and it's still just way too much money.
and it's ugly.
Yeah.
And it's plain.
Yes.
Especially on the back. I
Yeah.
wonder why they do that.
I don't know, because they're lazy. Next is the Best Full Moon title of the year.
They put out a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought a majority of it.
Yeah. They were up there with knocking out
Yes, they were.
films this year.
By far, though, I chose the box set. And this is by far the best box set I've seen in years.
Mm-hmm.
Hands down. I don't give a shit how anybody feels about Full Moon. They do great work.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch their movies, they are nice and bright.
Yeah.
They're just always Blu-ray. I mean, they knock it out of the park with it. But I had to have this. This was very nice. It was very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely a collector's item.
Yes. As soon as it actually was announced, he was on it and he pre-ordered it.
I knew it was coming, and then just one day they dropped. I'm like, I'm getting it. The only way you could get every single movie all in one collection. I'm sure later on they'll release something that's outside of this, but this is definitely a collector's version. So this one will be worth a lot more money down the line.
Yep.
That's the way I look at it. So Subspecies. Obviously it's in a coffin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very nice too. Made of good material.
Yes.
Well, you just take that off. You know, there's the back. Those bills brand new.
Yep.
And there's where everything's housed at. All your movies and of course your little little figure.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Which we never took out of the box.
No, we did not. I'll just leave it in there. So, such a nice. We've done unboxed this already, but this thing is beautiful. Well, to me, it's well worth the money. Yes, it was expensive, but Full Moon, just like they did with the Puppet Master,
Yeah,
knocked it out of the park.
they did.
Full Moon, well deserved. Great company, great label. You definitely need to support them. They have awesome customer service.
Yes.
They have definitely.
We actually ordered this, and plus the Puppet Master, the collection, not the one in the suitcase, and it actually sold out because it sold so well.
Mm-hmm.
And I messaged them and asked them, like, you know, when is our items going to be shipped? And they actually told me, well, we have to order more of them and get more of them made.
Mm-hmm.
He said, what I can do, though, is I can ship the rest of your order now, so you can get that, and then as soon as they're done with this one, I will ship the rest of this in a separate order, and you do not have to pay for second shipping. And that was awesome, and that's what they did.
Yeah, most companies don't do that.
Mm-mm.
See Disney doing that? Sony?
I see more of them canceling it than anything else. Next, we've got the Best Family Movie of the Year.
This was very easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
I chose a fur baby movie.
Yes.
And this one's starring Mark Wahlberg. We've been talking about him a lot lately.
Yeah, we have.
He is such a great actor. He is on the level of the notorious Unhinged Cage.
Yes.
So, the Cage.
Yes, the Cage. You have to do it like that when you talk about Nicolas Cage. This is based on a true story.
Yes.
As well.
It's very sad at times.
Mm-hmm.
I was crying, especially when it comes to an animal that's my weak point.
Yeah.
Nothing else really makes me cry.
No, not really. Mainly that.
Yeah, many of my animals, anybody else and whatnot, it just doesn't bother me. But this is such a great family movie. This is not a movie to sleep on. It's nice to see Mark Wahlberg in a role like this, because this is where he excels in
he really
dramas. He's excellent in dramas. And this is about him and his doggy, more or less, because it ends up being his doggy.
It ends up being his dog.
But it's Arthur the King. Definitely a good family movie to sit down and watch together. It will bring tears to your eyes, especially if you're an animal lover. So if any of our subscribers are animal lovers, you know exactly where I'm coming from. So that is one of the reasons she fell in love with me, because I am such a big animal advocate.
Yes.
So
that is one of the reasons.
That
There's
is
a lot of other reasons, but that's definitely one of them. Next, we have the best transfer of the year.
No, it's not James Cameron.
No.
So, keep this on a positive note. Once again, it involves fur babies. I knew this was going to beat it. I knew there was not a single movie that was going to come out was going to beat this movie, because I had so much attachment to this movie. I knew how this guy felt, being pushed to the side, and there was animals there to show true love. That was me up and down. Really, it was. But we imported this movie, and I was so glad I did, because the 4K transfer was the best definitely of 2024.
Yes.
And it's one of the best transfers I've ever freaking seen. So it's a film by Luc Besson, starring Caleb Landry Jones,
who's a great actor, by the way.
Yes, he is. And it's Dogman.
Here in the US, we got the Blu-ray version, but you could have imported it and got the 4K.
It's well worth it. The 4K is absolutely beautiful, and I love the story with this. It shows man's
best friend.
Yeah.
True love.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
Now we have the best comedy of the year, and you guys should already know what it's gonna be, because he talked about this movie for months upon months.
Remember, it got pushed.
Yes, it did.
And I'm like, damn it. They released Can't Hardly Wait, and that one I could have definitely waited for, because all I had was Jennifer Love Huge Tits. That's the only reason to really watch it.
Yeah.
Really. But this one, definitely the best comedy, but the best comedy of all
time.
Yes. I will kill somebody for that if they slander this movie. I will come to your house and I will hunt you down.
Okay, baby.
And yes, this is the best comedy ever made. You get to see Jim fucking a pie, unrated and rated.
Yes.
You get to see Jim's dad, who's constantly hanging outside of his room.
Which is a little creepy.
You get to see Jim come in less than 2 minutes.
Yes. You get to see Nadia naked.
Nadia naked, yeah. You get to see Stifler drink cum and puke, and puke too.
Yes.
You get to see shit bricks.
Yes.
You get to see Oz. They're the main characters.
They're the main
I mean,
characters, and of course you got, this one time
you have
at
Kevin.
Bad Cat.
You have Kevin, and of course, you have the Bandcamp geek.
Yep.
But mainly you watch it mainly for Jim's antics, and Stifler being a dick. Stifler was me in high school. I was Stifler. I was the dickhead. That was me. I played sports like him. I played lacrosse one season, just where I could beat the shit out of somebody with a stick. I enjoyed doing that. I put a couple people out for the season because I kept giving them concussions. I'd hit them in the head. I get thrown out of the game, but I didn't really care. Played basketball for 2 seasons. They kept calling me for fouls. I started fouling. I mean, one boy, I slammed him up against the wall. Ended up separating his shoulder.
Oh my.
I'm like, they kept fouling me. I'm going to show you a foul. So I just more or less like a football tackle into the wall. But yeah, It was funny.
Okay.
That was good old days. I love those days. But American Pie brings you back to those high school
Yeah, it does.
antics type days, and I think that's why I can relate to this movie.
Mhm.
This is kind of how I acted in school, not like Jim, but more like Stifler.
Yeah. There's
I was-
no
I
way
was
you could be a Jim.
I had a buddy in school that was kind of like Jim,
Okay.
but never had a friend like Shitbricks. So that would have been funny though.
That would have been funny if you had somebody that was similar to all of them.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
That would have been funny. If you had friends like that, let us know down below. Next, we have the best slipcover of the year.
This was pretty simple.
Yep.
We got so excited for this movie when it came out. We actually did a video where we dressed up like them.
Yep.
So
Which was super funny.
that was way back.
way back.
So and fast forward till now,
Mhm.
this Scream Factory once again knocked it out of the park with this.
Yes, they did.
Now this is the alternate slip, and this is the reason I chose it. It's Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I just love this. Yeah. The slip is so cool. It's
Yes.
just-
The fact that you get all the clowns on the slip
Yeah.
is really awesome. That's why we chose that one.
Yep.
Next, we have the best TV series of the year.
And if anybody knows me on this channel what my favorite TV show is,
Yeah.
you should know. The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live TV show.
Yep. Well, Rick is your favorite.
Yes, he always has been my favorite.
Mhm.
I like Daryl when he got his dog. Now Morgan, I used to hate him. I hated him with a passion. I always thought he was an idiot. I was hoping he'd die. Then like out of nowhere he started Breaking Bad. I'm like, well, I'm a Morgan fan now.
Okay.
I loved Herschel. Hated when the governor killed him. Man, that pissed me off.
Yeah. I was not happy with that one either.
And then now I'm a Negan fan. I kind of like Negan though when he was bad.
Yeah, how can he not? It's Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, I am a big Jeffrey Dean
Yeah.
Morgan fan, but Rick was always my favorite character. Shane I hated. I
Yeah, I didn't like
prayed
that
for
either.
that motherfucker to get killed. Thank God he did.
Yeah.
But when Rick left, I'm like, oh God, how's this gonna go? But it stayed consistent. You could tell Rick was gone, but now Rick's back.
Yep.
Michonne, she's okay. I don't know. I kind of liked her, and I kind of don't.
Right.
I have to say I like Carol better than her.
Right.
I actually like the Trash Woman, to be honest with you. Pollyanna McIntosh, I got a kick out of her.
Yeah, she was actually very interesting.
Yeah.
I did like her.
But Walking Dead definitely deserves TV series.
Yes. Now we have the best box set of the year.
And as I said,
Mm-hmm.
coming from Full Moon, we have Subspecies.
Yes.
I had to pick it. There's not a better box set this year
No.
that came out. Let's be honest. It really wasn't.
No, there really wasn't.
Not on this caliber, it wasn't.
No. Now, the next one is the best movie of the year.
Now, if anybody knows me from this channel, you should know that. No, unfortunately, it's not Cheeky. That was up in the running now. Not American Pie, because that fell as the best comedy, so I
Yes.
couldn't go there. But I took what's dearest to my heart, other than Numbnuts here.
Yep.
I chose Dogman. Not a movie that came out this year changed my mind. I don't think it changed yours either.
No.
So
It was honestly a toss-up between this and Arthur the King, to be honest.
this-
But this one just stuck with us for the longest after we watched it and everything.
we'll be watching this again here soon. So it is such a great movie.
Mhm.
But here's what it looks like again, just to show you. And yes, and Cape Light did put this out, and I have gotten multiple Cape Light films, and the transfers are just unbelievable.
Yeah, they do a really good job.
They're like Second Sight, but a little bit above Second Sight when it comes to transfers, and that's saying something.
Yeah, especially for men.
Yes. But this is not a movie to sleep on. It is such a great movie, especially if you're an animal lover.
Mhm.
If you're not an animal lover, you can burn in hell. So. What? Seriously, if you're not
Most
an animal
people are.
lover, fuck them.
Most people are.
Most people are, if you have any
Okay.
common sense.
So we have two more. and it is the best label and the worst label of the year. So we're going to start off with the best label of the year is...
What do you think? Arrow? Vinegar? That could be possible.
They did put a lot of stuff out.
Second Sight. That's definitely a contender.
Mm-hmm.
But I can tell you it came down to Second Sight, and the winner is
Shout and Scream Factory. And that is not because we work with them, it's because they put out banger after banger after banger each and every single month of this year.
It ain't about working or getting review copies or buying or anything. They had the best. Whether we purchased every single movie that came out from them this year, they deserve it.
Mm.
They put out their banger after banger after banger after banger, and once in, they're already starting January and February off with a bang.
Yeah.
So I had to pick them because they were just. I mean, Second Sight came out with some major titles: Hitcher, Blair Witch,
Yep.
You're Next, but it wasn't enough. They came out with some big ones.
They did.
And they always do a hell of a job, but they didn't come out with as many. I understand they're not as big as what Scream Factory is. At least I don't think they are. But I could be wrong. But Scream Factory is well deserved.
Yep.
Thank you guys for a wonderful year. I am sure that you're going to be continuing in 2025.
Yes. Now we have the worst label of the year.
And this is hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of this label.
We both are.
But they're not starting this year out strong either, unfortunately. They started in January with a good one. Then it kind of went downhill.
Right. And then a few good here and there, but not enough.
Not enough to say, yes, they're the label of the year.
Right.
They did release one hell of a banger for me this year, starring the Trash Lady. So, but we unfortunately picked Arrow. I thought they were the weakest. The Woman and Trick or Treat was my two from them this year. I would say they're the only two really big titles for me.
Okay.
I know you like the stupid ass Mexican trilogy.
No, but I was actually going to say the Titans. The Titans was a really
that was good
title, but like we said, Arrow just didn't have enough, like, big enough titles of the year. Like, every month they didn't have something that was huge. Unlike Scream and Shout Factory, they had something huge every single month, or they had like 2 to 3 titles, possibly 4 titles the whole month.
But they hyped up the Mexico trilogy and Titans, which not really people wanted either.
Right.
They just wanted Desperado, and that was pretty much about it.
Right.
But the first one I heard was not that good. The third one, plus the not being all on 4K,
yeah, that kind of
was a damper. But mainly people wanted Desperado. That was like the movie
that they wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, unfortunately, yeah. But The Woman was I would say the banger for me, other than Trick or Treat, which Trick or Treat deserved a lot more than what it got. But unfortunately for Arrow, they fell under the worst label of the year for us, because they started out with Conan,
which we figured they were gonna do really well.
Good. I know they don't always have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 titles a month that are great. Not even Scream Factory can do that.
No.
Not any really company can do that much. It's very rare. Some titles, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But then after that, it's just like we were going up till June until we found something, and then you had the Titans, you had Mexico trilogy, and then you had The Woman, and The Woman ended up in Trick or Treat and beat out everything. We had Demolition Man at the end of the year, but by then it was just too late.
Right.
So, in this year so far, all we got is Deep Blue Sea. I would say probably the biggest title.
Yep.
So now
at least for us.
Yeah, at least for us it is. Now, the other ones didn't really entice me at all. So, but that is our best, and unfortunately our worst titles of 2024. Now we move on to 2025, and so far our Scream Factory Shout is leading. So take that
As a grain of salt.
Yeah, take that however you want to take it. But we want to say congratulations to Grinning in the Dark once again. He was the one that won the package, and yes, your package is on the way.
We sent it out yesterday.
There's no cheeky in it, unfortunately. That's one thing. You're not getting cheeky if I don't get cheeky. So, right? But I hope you like what you got. Let us know when you receive them, and maybe make sure you get them. Everything's okay and whatnot. We packaged it nice and well for you, where it don't get all fucked up.
Yep.
So that is it for us on this one. Like, comment,
and subscribe.
Yeah. And that's it for us. That's part 2, done in the books. Year 2024, done in the books. We're gonna piss off.
Bye.